We are here for opening night of Griffleball here at Bridges Scoreboard. I don't know what's in front of the camera here. We have the Leroy Legends taking on the Taka Drivers, the defending champions versus the expansion team here in week 1. First pitch from Ryan Bogus on the mound, who won the World Series MVP last year. Strike one, right? Good pitch, good velocity. Don't have any stats thanks to the stats guy. Next pitch, ball 1-1 the count.
We do.
Count now 1-1. Next pitch, hit to the left side. That looks like a foul ball. Count now 1-2. In case you missed earlier action today, Gas House and Nighttime split their series 1-1, and the Digger Dudes took game 1 and a game 2 postponement, trying to get these games in. Next pitch, fouls it off again. Count remains 1-2. We are, if you don't know, we are at a new lot here at Bridges Scoreboard. Every game will be broadcasted here, and I'm joined by Jeremy Radishek in the booth commissioner, who is currently out. Fouls it off once again. Count remains 1-2. Trying to make Vogus work out there, but we know he can put some work on his arm there. He's got a new arm angle. He's able to throw a lot of pitches in a game.
You got the scoreboard in the
kind of, not really. Comes next, you barely see. Hit to the right side. Looks like Bartley. Oh, almost eat him up, but stays with it. That is a ground out.
That's a ground out. It's got to touch the ground to be a.
Up next here is Jared Youngman.
Now batting number 33, Jared Youngman.
You gotta get the foot down super early.
First pitch, high, just missing for ball number 1-0. Brad, how do you feel about today's action so far here at Bridges Scoreboard for the first time?
You know, there's been no setbacks.
2-0.
The fence was a tough task to accomplish for sure.
Tell me about the fence. What was the issue here?
Well, honestly, it was a lot more windy today than all of us could have thought, and it was hard to get up there. So, but I would like to, give a shout out to Mike Kubaki and Kevin Edgington, everyone that helped out with the fence. Kyle, get that out of yourself. We really needed everyone's help to get that up there because it took a lot of brainstorming to get it done.
That's a walk,
and I'm glad it's up there. And I think it's a good. It'll be good throughout the year now.
Up next here is
Now
Tim Wilcher.
number 31, Tim Wilcher.
Ooh, with the Cardi B walkout. A little bit inside, ball 1. Yeah, don't have a great view at all. And the single did not get across, so it's not a single. There's a single line out there about where Chris Bartley is in the field. There's a strike right there. Count now 1-1. 2-1. Already messing up. No surprise here. 2-1. Tim helped me out with the count. There's strike 2, and it's now 2-2.
But I don't think it actually. I
2-2 the count.
I just don't remember it.
Can't see the strike forward. And there's strike 3. After a ground out, a walk, he struck out Tim, and we're going to go to the bottom of the first. No score.
No score. The Taka Drivers are
ready to go here in the bottom of the first.
The Taka Drivers, the fielder, Chris Bartley.
On the mound, Caleb Yonkin versus Chris Bartley. Here on the bottom of the first, no score. First pitch, swinging on it. Strike 1. Foul it off behind him.
Just to the naked eye, it looks a little close, but that's probably just because, like I said, we're used to
count 0-1. Getting a little bit chillier out here. Caleb on the mound. Not making his debut. Made his debut for Gas House last season. Next pitch. Low fastball there. Low and inside. 1-1 to count. Got Tim Wilcher out and left. You cannot see him on the camera due to the angle we are currently at. There's strike 2. As Bartley swings right through it.
It's really close.
It's not.
It does. He's throwing hard.
He's throwing hard. Count 1-2. Try to hit him low and inside. Hit that corner. Just missing. Count 2-2.
We measured.
There's strike 3, hits on the outside corner. And up next here is Ryan Bogus, 1 out here. Of the defending champions. Tough task here, take on the expansion team. I don't have
number 25, the pitcher, Ryan Bogus.
Taking on the expansion team. First pitch, take all the way. Strike on the inside part of the strike board. Kind of crooked. 0-1. Next one. Ooh. Good cut there, but swings through it. 0-2 to count. Clearly, the camera angle does not show the board as before. Okay.
My way too early.
Mike Kabaki jumping in.
Over dramatic prediction for the season. Caleb Yonkman, if he's qualified, will beat Matt Kuna's ERA record for a season.
Oh, hot take.
Okay. Hot take. Sundays. It's not even Saturday.
Held up. 2-2. Pitch to the right side.
Oh, I like it. Go!
All over it, but foul ball. He did not. 2-2 the count.
I had no idea where the hell.
And there's strike number 3 as Yonkman strikes out the side. We're going to go to the second, just like earlier today. No score.
What is Kuna's record?
The top of the second, number 21, Greg Gurley.
First pitch to Greg Gurley, making his GBL debut. Low for ball number 1. Count 1-0. Ooh, just inside 2-0. 2-0 the count. Count 2-0. Slows it down a little bit. Misses on the outside part of the strike board. 3-0. Opening night in Griffleball here at Bridges scoreboard. Misses inside. 4-0. Earlier action today, Nighttime Ninjas win Game 1 3-0 over the Gas House Gorillas. Drop Game 2 as Gas House wins in 10 1-0. And there's strike number 1. Digger Dudes beat the Ducks on the Pond in 8 innings 1-0, and then the second game got postponed. Just outside, there's a 5-pitch. There's a walk right there. 5 balls right there. Here is Caleb Yonkman.
Now batting for the Leroy Legends, the pitcher, number 13.
Everyone on the chat is talking about cornholing, and I do not understand. Playing Griffleball here. That's all I know.
Favorite part about this league.
I know I'm talking about cornholing on the chat. I don't know. I just asked.
How many people on there? 7?
Huh?
How many people on the show?
9.
9? Call Coffee?
Yeah, actually.
He is?
Yeah.
Hey, Carl.
Brad says hi, Carl.
Can you give me that ball right there?
This one? It's broken now.
First pitch to Caleb. Fastball on the outside corner for strike number 1. 0-1 the count. A little bit inside, just misses. Ball 1. 1-1 the count. Good atmosphere. A lot of people here for the night games. It's getting a little colder. Rat's got his coffee with cream and sugar.
Maybe just to warm my hands.
Ooh, just nicks the inside corner. Strike 2. 1-2 the count. Into the left side. Hot shot.
Sorry, Mom.
Hits his own mom with a foul ball.
Love you.
Count still remains 1-2. Next pitch. Hits him. We'll see if he's okay. Are you okay? 2-2-1. 2-2-1.
This is what I do. Well, I mean, I'm already like 16.
2-2-1. Next pitch. Just missed on the outside part. 3-2-1. 3-2-1 the count.
That was counterproductive.
Second batter on the inning. Man on first base. Ooh, Griff full count here. 4-2-1. Man on first. Nobody out here in the top of the second. It's World Series MVP Ryan Voges is on the mound to start the season for the defending champion Taka Drivers. Just misses. And there is ball number 5. So back-to-back walks. Have a guy in scoring position here for Tim Wilcher. I still don't understand the reference. Okay.
Jared Yonkman.
Sheriff.
Here is Jared Yonkman.
There you go, track the ball.
There's strike 1.
Good take. Ready to rip now. Ready to rip, Sheriff.
Oh, 1 count. Okay. Yep, 0-1. Even the kid knows it. And count now 1-1. Not finding the same control he had last year in the World Series, I've noticed. Right, any takes?
He doesn't have the same control last
Yeah.
year? Yeah, I mean, it's his first time out.
It's early.
It looks like he's not doing side on anything.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that. That's what got him through the World
Oh,
Series
yeah,
up.
nice.
Hulls up.
But not as exaggerated as last year. What's the situation? First, second, middle.
Count now 2-1. There's strike 2.
Swing.
Here we go. 3-2.
3-2. Attack.
3-2. They hit the bat.
Hand or?
Hit his hand.
It didn't sound good. Hit my arm. It didn't sound good.
Did he go or no? Did he go?
I thought he went.
Didn't swing?
I thought he went.
He went? He went?
I think you
Did you go?
Okay, all right, just strike.
strike.
If they hit him, that's a strikeout.
Yeah.
Strike.
Strike, yeah.
So if it hits you, if you swing,
Yeah, it's still.
It's not a
yeah.
ball, it's a dead ball strike.
Double strike, yeah.
So you'd be out. Okay.
This is a new strike.
All right.
So how does that work? Do runners advance or not?
No.
They don't, they stay.
All right, there's a strikeout
Bat
there.
number 31, Tim Wilshire.
Went around as the ball hit him. Next pitch. Outside to Tim Wilcher. 1-0 the count. Sorry for getting the two guys on via walk. Strikeout for Bogus. Big hack there from Tim. Count now 1-1. Gotta wonder how the Leroy Legends feel with an announcer right behind them.
Yeah, look at this.
You give him, just throw him in there week 1, just let him know how it goes. There's strike number 2 as he swings through. A little bit outside, but a good pitch from Ryan. Someone just told him, Tim, it's not a sword. Hits him. Ooh, he has to wear that one. I heard that from here, and I'm not very far away. I'm in a very bad spot to get hit by a foul ball. Count is 2-1. And there's strike number 3, as he definitely went around. And after the leadoff walk and the second walk, we're going to go to the bottom of the second. No damage done. 0-0.
Headed to the number 7, Kyle Lister.
Here is Kyle Lister making his debut in the 2018 season against Caleb Youngman. First pitch. Strike 1.
Boxing.
Ooh, strike 2 as he swings that one low in the zone. Count out 0-2 very quickly.
So the setup we have.
Hits one foul. Count remains 0-2.
That's a great swing. You gotta like mark the 40 foot out and put the foul post out.
0-2 the count. Is they ready to go?
No, I did that.
Just outside. Count now 1-2.
Yeah.
Youngman, by far one of the hardest throwers in the GBL already, making his opening day debut here in 2018. Fouled it off. Count remains 1-2. Not the same rule. Welcome to Griffleball.
I mean, we
Fouled it off into the backboard and thought it might have been a strikeout. It wasn't. Fouls it off again. Count now.
How many boxes is that going to be?
Remains 1-2.
We're already at an individual.
Fastball. Strike 3 as Lister swings through it. Up next here is Chris Bartley. First at bat struck out so far. Youngman has struck out all 3 batters he's
Bat number
faced.
7, Chris Bartley.
Those pipes can be used.
Those? For what?
First pitch swing and hack and fouls it off to the right side.
Yeah.
Because they had. What did you put in the bottom of it?
Just rocks and then
Right. So, but they're
Next pitch from Youngman.
a little bit.
Fouled it off again. Count remains 0-2. Kind of felt a little stinger on his hand there. Couldn't tell. 0-2 the count.
Is that all you or no?
And there's strike number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts again for Youngman as he strikes out the side. We're going to go to the 3rd. Guess what? We've got a pitcher's duel on our hands. No score. Count 1-1 here in the top of the 3rd. Greg Gerling at the plate. 1-1 the count. Hits it to the right side. Starts running. Don't need to run at all. Count now 1-2.
Greg, hit the jet. What was your prediction? 2? Greg, you tried to run?
Yeah, he tried to run.
And that is strike number 3 as he definitely went around there. And a little bit of wind problem. Hey, look. We got some spray here.
Number 13, the pitcher, Caleb Youngman.
And that's still on the way.
Now the rule's 2, right?
They hit you?
Yeah.
Yep. Hits Gets up the middle. That is going to be a single for Caleb Yonkman. Oh my God, the wind's no problem already.
Now batting, Jared Yonkman.
Windy boy.
Good note. You don't got a hoodie or any jacket, nothing.
Hits him right in the back.
Yeah!
Two held
I like that. One more, just don't swing. I like that.
Definitely going to have to figure out the English battle next week. Yeah, strike on the top of the board. Count 2-1. Man on first base. One out here in the top of the third.
Just FYI, that thing's got like one zip tie on the top. It's
Yeah, it's already fallen off.
slowly coming down.
Your two falling off?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. We got extra ones.
It's moved at least 2 inches from when I started throwing.
Okay. There you go.
That's why you got the ground steer.
Yeah, we're okay. Yeah.
You're throwing too hard, Caleb. It was fine earlier.
I didn't break one zip.
Between me and Bogus, I think it's taking a beat.
Nice pitch.
Good swing.
And that's strike number 3. We're after a single by Caleb. Out number 2 there. We're going to go to
And
the
to
bottom of the third.
still no score.
And as Red said, 0-0.
Bogus.
Well, he said he can throw harder than what he is right now.
No, I only threw 2.
I'll listen to my theme song. Step back and I'll go in the like what? I don't know. I slipped on it or something, but I fucking stepped on my first step on it. I didn't fall on the same way. My back, I felt bad.
Oh, yeah, you know.
So it's just
I want to.
Leroy. I got it.
Honestly, next week we're going to do it from center field.
Yeah, experiment the whole year. Fine.
We're going to have to.
Was there an over-under on how many times we would run for?
Yeah, it was 2.
It was 2. What do you guys at, 1 right now?
Yep. First pitch here in the bottom of the third. There's a fastball for strike 1.
Bet the over. I'll get you.
I bet the over. Oh, on the count? Yeah, I've got a lot of fastballs. That was really hard. And there's strike number 2. Can't even really see the ball. Honestly, even from this angle, I can only imagine how the hitters feel. And there's strike number 3. Yonkman so far 5 strikeouts, and all he is doing is throwing strikes.
Now batting
Next
for
here
the
is
Taka
Kyle
Drivers,
Lister.
number 7, Kyle Lidster.
Lister here. First pitch to him. Swinging.
Those last strikes.
He does. Count 0-1. Hits the bottom, lower, outside corner of the zone. I don't know what I was saying there. 0-1 the count. And there's strike number 2.
Good.
What up? Yeah, what up?
The first time out.
Well, he pitched last year too, but first time out this year.
Yeah.
0-2 the count. It's like new Taka approach, just swing. So all he's doing is throwing strikes. And there's strike number 3. It's now striked up the side 3 straight times. We're gonna go to the 4th. Still no score. Here we are in the top of the 4th. No score between the Leroy Legends and the Taka Drivers. First pitch, fastball in the lower part of the zone. Strike 1. Count 0-1. Don't have many stats in front of you, but Chris Bartley, respect. Strike 2. Throws a lot of strikes. Throws a good fastball. Checks it up. 1-2. Chilly day out here after the sun's now kind of going away. Pops it up. And you want to get there, and it's foul. Count remains 1-2.
I want to do NXT, but I don't know where I'm going to be coming to.
And there's strike number 3. Tim now 0 for 3 in today's game. 3 strikeouts. Next here is Greg Garrett.
Now batting for Leroy Legends, Greg Gillen.
First pitch to him. There's fastball for strike one. 0-1 the count. Gets on top of it, but it's going to be right to Barley for out number 2. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 4th. Still, no score. First pitcher in the bottom of the 4th. Bartley swinging strike number 1. 0-1 the count. Further. Nice pitch. Fouls it off. 0-2. That's a good idea. Thanks. 0-2 the count. And here's strike number 3. Up next here is Ryan Bogus.
Now batting number 25, Ryan Bogus.
Let's see if someone from Taka can put the ball in play. Caleb on the mound, dealing. And strike 1. High fastball, 0-1 the count. So far, Caleb Youngman, looking good. 7 batters faced, 7 strikeouts. Count out 0-2.
That's gotta be some kind of encouragement to look at it.
And there's strike number 3. Another strikeout the side there for Caleb Youngman. So we're going to go to the 5th. Still no score.
To the top of the 4th, Leroy Legends, the pitcher number 13, Caleb Youngman.
Here we are in the top of the 5th. Still no score between Leroy and Taka. First pitch. High for ball number 1 from Chris Bartley. Nice. 1 another count. Pitch hits to the left side. Foul. Barely. Just missed it. 1-1 the count. 1-1 the count. Hit to the right side. No one there. That looks like it's going to be a single. It will be. Lead off single here for Caleb Youngman. Bring up his brother, Jared Youngman.
Now batting for Leroy Legends, Jared Youngman.
Guy on first base here on the top of the 5th. Nobody out. First pitch. And there's strike number 1. 0-1 the count.
I feel like they did.
Hits it hard to the left. Oh, right through his 5-hole. That's going to get a guy on. E2 there.
Now batting for Leroy Legends, number 31,
First and second. Nobody out here on the top of the 5th, and Leroy is threatening.
This coffee didn't stay warm very long.
It's cold out. First pitch fastball. Strike 1. 0-1 the count. Low ball 1. 1-1. 1-1 the count here for Tim Wilcher. Swings count now 1-2.
Under. You gotta shorten up.
Absolutely not.
Guys on first and second. Nobody out here on the top of the 5th. No score. Hits it deep in the left. Oh, got all of that. Ball. It's over 2.
That's your fault. You told me short.
Almost went out. On any other day, I think that ball might be gone.
1 out.
Hit that ball deep left. Kyle Lister had to make a play over the shoulder, Jackie Robinson style. Make a play on the ball. He drops that. It's a double. That's problems. Ball 1. Guy's still on first and second. 1 out now. A little bit of a scare there. There's strike 2. 0-2 the count. Oh, now 1-2. Thank you. Sorry. Correction. 1-2.
There's some kind of count.
There's a count, which I'm not very good at keeping. 2-2 does not go. Barley wanted it on the mound. Didn't give it to him. If you bet the over on Leroy guys running, you won.
You said it at 2.
I counted that.
Oh, yeah, because I ran.
And there's strike number 3.
All right.
So a little bit of a threat there for Leroy in the top of the 5th, but couldn't come through. We're going to go to the bottom of the 5th. Still no score.
Collins, sir.
Wow. No walk-up music here in the bottom of the 5th for Kyle
It's the
Lister.
first one I missed today.
Swing it through it, tips it. 0-1. That is not the first walk-up song you missed today. 0-1 the count.
I say I've gotten like a solid 75%.
Fouls it off again. Count now 0-2. And there's strike number 3. And Caleb Bianca is keeping it going. He has now got 9 straight strikeouts. Up next here is Chris Bartley.
Number 7, Chris Bartley.
Jesus. First pitch. Fastball. First strike. 0-1 the count.
That was like perfect.
Good to see it. Now you're ready.
0-1 the count. Little hop. Took a little bit off that one. 0-2.
Take it easy, Farkas.
0-2 the count. Fouls it off. I think it might have hit his bat twice, but I'm not too sure. 0-2.
Nah, I just rolled it. You wouldn't know.
No.
I wouldn't either.
That Notre Dame hat?
Yes. With a Bulls hat. A Bulls sweatshirt. And there's strike number 3. He's now struck out 10 through 5. And we're going to go to extra innings. Once again, our 3rd extra inning game of the day. And we're going to go to the 6th.
No, I was watching.
You good?
Ready to go here in the top of the 6th inning. No surprise, our 3rd extra inning game of the day. And offense is coming in very sparsely. First pitch to Caleb. Fouls it off 0-1. 0-1 the count. No, goes to 5. Fouls it off, count now 0-2.
We never go to extra.
It's been terrible all the games today.
We're showing the Auburn sports one. Or Auburn football.
Just on the inside part of the strike board. Ball 1. 1-2 the count.
So a bunch of basic ones and then just
0-0 here in the top of the 6th for extra innings. Get to the left side. Luckily, everyone's safe. 1-2. After this game. Hit to the left side. Foul ball off someone's car. 1-2 the
I
count.
don't want to keep it too late. We're doing it after next inning.
Good point. 1-2 the count. Next pitch. Holds up. High ball 2-2.
Yeah. My coffee didn't stay warm too long. That's why I don't.
3-2.
Do you want another cup of coffee?
That's okay.
You okay?
Usually happens when it's cold outside, right? Chopper. Bartley all over it for out number 1.
That's them gold hands.
Now batting for Leroy Legends, Jared Yachtman.
I didn't predict. Did I predict him?
Yeah, you pretty much ripped off my predictions.
First pitch, strike 1.
You just had the advantage of doing it after Rat hurt himself.
Also true. Oh, on the count. Doesn't go around. 1-1. Here in the top of the 6th inning, no score between Taka and Leroy.
There you go.
Low, 3-1.
Come on, James.
Hits it deep in the left.
Yes! There we go, there we go!
Solo shot for Jerry Yockman here.
That's a solo home run for Jared Yachtman.
Go, baby!
Just
Back to back.
literally barely.
And now batting for
You're good, Chris.
Leroy Legends, number 31, Tim Wilcher.
So scoreless tie is broken there by Jaron Yockman home run. First pitch from Bartley to Tim Wilcher. Strike 1. Just barely getting over the left field foul pole. 1-1. First home run of the year for Griffleball, if you could believe that.
End of the 5th game.
Here in game number 5 on opening day. There's a strike number 2.
There you go, bud. Come on now, Tim. You got this.
Was that clearly?
Yeah, it was really close, but it was fair.
I think your angle might have made a difference. That's tough. I looked fair to me, but you hit it better anyway.
It was fair. I don't think if Kyle had to disagree with it. There's strike number 3, but the damage has been done. Jared Yachman's home run gives Leroy a 1-0 lead into the bottom of the 6th.
It is 1-0 Leroy Legends.
Who's up?
You are.
Too confident to win.
Here are in the bottom of the 6th. Caleb Youngman on the mound. First pitch, strike 1. So far hasn't allowed a base runner or a hit through 5 innings. Getting into the 6th. Going to try to get a perfect game, extra inning perfect game for the 1-0 win. Strike 2, 0-2 the count. Two. And there's strike number 3. Caleb Youngman is 1 out away.
Yes. Now batting for the Taka Drivers number 7, Kyle Lister.
Fouls it off. 0-1. Tuck no reaction as he's behind the backstop. Oh, on the count. And strike 2, 0-2. Feel like he's gonna break the board as hard as he's throwing. 1 strike away from the perfect game and the win for Leroy to open the season. And there it is. He struck out 12 and the perfect game.
Perfect game for Caleb Youngman. 12 strikeouts.
I'm pretty sure he hopped forward.
The final score: Leroy Legends 1, Taka Drivers 0.
Here we are for game number 2 after Caleb Youngman's perfect game in 6 innings. Did it all in 6 innings, struck out everybody. And here is Kyle Lister on the mound. I think his pitching debut from 2 years ago. First pitch to him. Fouls it off. 0-1. Probably a shock. Oh, on the count. Threw him an off-speed pitch. 0-2.
You got any gloves, Kyle?
Wood on that.
Should have brought gloves. 0-2 the count. And there's strike number 3.
He's got a cutter. It's coming right through.
For out number 1.
Now batting for your Legends, Jared Youngman.
What happened to these? Did you run over?
Oh, on the count.
Yes. Oblong.
1 next pitch. Fouls it off. Count out 0-2. On to the count here to Jared. And there's strike number 3 as Kyle Lister strikes out the side. We're going to go to the bottom of the 1st. No score.
Number 7, fielder Chris Bartley.
We're on the bottom of the 1st. Chris Bartley lead it off for the Taka Drivers. First pitch. Fouls it off. Count 0-1.
I got a new solution for me for cold weather days. I'm just doing the walk-up, so I'm going to turn my car the other way.
0-2.
Sit inside my car. Control Bluetooth from over there. Can't be on
Lazy
time.
boy.
Or just warm up.
Hits it up the middle. Oh! Stays with it for out number 1.
Here we go, JJ.
Lined it out right to the pitcher as Jared bobbled it like 4 or 5 times. Stayed with it for out number 1. That ball hits the ground. That was a single. First pitch into the concrete. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. 1-0. Hits it deep into right field. That ball might go. It will!
That was also hot.
Solo shot.
For Ryan Bogus. And the Taka Drivers lead 1-0.
So after getting
I had no idea.
I went by his reaction.
that was
I
gone.
saw the bat flip too, so I figured.
1-0 here off of Ryan Bogus solo shot. High fastball there to Kyle Lister.
He must have looked at that.
Next pitch. Hit to the right, fouls it off.
Okay, Sunday night, Griffleball brings the only 2 home runs of the night.
Right? Who expected
That's what they
that?
call it the main event, yeah.
0-2. 0-2 the count, next pitch. Fouls it off. Count remains 0-2 here. pitch. To the right side. Yakman all over it for out number 2. But the damage done. Ryan Bogus solo shot gives the Taka Drivers that 1-0 lead heading into the second inning. Tim Wilcher, Kyle Lister on the mound. First pitch to him. Hits the bottom inside part of the strike board. Strike 1. Tim swings. 0-1 the count.
No one ever hit a perfect game with it.
0-2. Took a little bit off that one.
Really? It's the first, yeah.
Really? Yeah. Yeah, I know. I can't turn it off.
0-2. And 0-3 as Lister has now struck out 3 of the 3 batters he faced. Greg Yearley not too happy at the plate.
Now batting for Leroy Legends, Greg Yearley.
And strike 1. Dropping that one off the table. Count now 0-1.
Yeah, he's, I mean,
doesn't go. Ball 1. 1-1 the count.
Since 2012. Okay. But he used to have a really good curveball back then. Yeah.
Oh, good fastball there for strike 2. 1-2 the count.
He's the velo difference in it is not insane. It's breaking. Yeah.
Fouls it off. Count remains 1-2.
Yeah, he's got a couple. More than one pitch.
And there's strike number 3 as Kyle Lister strikes out the side once again. We're going to the bottom of the second. Taka still leads 1-0. Ready to go here in the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Taka Drivers in the bottom of the second, number 7, Chris Bartley.
Yonkers on the mound. Jared, that is. First pitch to him. Ball 1. A little bit outside. 1-0 the count. Getting a little bit colder, losing a little bit of light, but you can still see. And 2-0 the count.
You almost batted around that inning.
2-0 the count.
Were you confident that one was up to
3-0.
I don't know. I mean, when you hit it, yeah, but then I'm like...
3-0 the count here to Chris Bartley to lead off the bottom of the second.
I know it did, but it's just kind of hard to tell from over here.
Ooh, 3-0 takes a hack. Fouls it off. 3-1. 3-1 the count.
I was just going off your bat foot.
3-1 count. Next pitch from Jared. Low. Ball 4. 4-1. Pitch. Ooh, trying to take a hack at one a little bit lower. 4-2. Full count here. Chris Bartley lead off the bottom of the second. A little bit high. That is a walk right there. So man on first base here for Ryan Bogus with a solo shot.
Now back for the Taka Drivers, number 25, Ryan Bogus.
Man on first base. First pitch to him. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. Count 1-0. Man on first base. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. High inside. Ball 2. 2-0. Fouls it off. Count now 2-1. Fouls it right back into the backstop. 2-1 the count. Next pitch. Outside and low for ball number 3. 3-1. Caleb Yonkman out and left, playing field. Ooh, just hits. Bottom of the zone. Tough pitch. 3-2. We got next pitch. Ooh, strikes him out.
Prevent that batter round.
Prevent the bat.
I mean, don't yeah.
Next here is Kyle Lister.
Number 7, the pitcher is Kyle Lister.
We're 6 outs, 6 Taka Driver outs away from the bigger dudes being first.
Hits him with the first pitch. 1-0-1 the count. Unbelievable. Power rankings change up. Put it deep in the left field, but that is hooking. Ooh, foul. It was really close though.
It was a really great swing.
1-1 the count. Welcome to my life.
Yeah, but good, yeah.
2-1 the count. Our color commentator, Cold.
I'm not offering much for the actual rock.
Yeah, he's not doing much. And there's strike number 2. Took a big hack there, missed. 2-1 the count here. Man on first base, 1 out, bottom of second. Fouls it off. Wind picked up a little bit as that pitch came in. And the wind picked up a lot. Next pitch. Hit to the right side. That's going to be foul.
Feels so narrow.
Yeah. That's still pretty narrow.
Bad field design today.
Got a very narrow field.
And there's strike number 3. So after the leadoff walk, Jared strikes out the next 2 batters he faces. We're going to go to the third. Taka leading 1-0.
That is Team Caleb Bianchi.
Here in the top of the third, Taka leading 1-0. Some communication between Bartley and Lister on the mound. I don't know what they were talking about. They're laughing. Pitch. Right up the middle. Oh, goes right under Bartley's hands. I think he just couldn't get there.
Yeah, he couldn't really get there.
And there's a hit there for Caleb Youngman up the middle.
Now batting number 33, Jared Young.
Okay.
Yeah, nice. The guy on first base. Nobody out here in the top of the third. There's a strike.
Good.
And there is strike number 3. Right next here is Tim Wilcher. Guy on first
Now batting
base.
for Leroy, 31, Tim Wilcher.
One out here in the top of the third.
Here we go, 3-1.
First pitch to him. Hey, it just hits the outside part of the board. Strike 1. Tim gave no contest to that one.
Is he trying to change too, Caleb?
Oh, strike 2. Didn't give a contest to that one either. I don't really know if he was going to swing, decide to swing, or what was going on there. 0-2.
Okay.
1-2 the count. And there's strike number 3. So after the leadoff single by Caleb Youngman,
And
Kyle Lister strikes out the side. We're going to the bottom of the third.
Top of the third.
1-0 Taka. Here we are in the bottom of the third inning.
Number 7, Chris Bartley.
Taka up 1-0. First pitch. Ooh, swinging at a high fastball. Got him swinging. 0-1. 0-1 the count. Low. 1-1. Taka leading here 1-0 after losing the first game 1-0 after getting perfect gamed against. 2-1 the count. Caleb Youngman threw a perfect game in 6 innings, struck out 12. I don't think that has never been done before in Griffleball. 2-1 the count. 3-1 the count. Taka answered right back with a solo shot in the bottom of the first to get on the board and put the pressure on Leroy. His offense has been hard to come by in today's game. It's to the left side. I think Caleb's going to be all over it. He is. Out number 1 and right next to the left field foul pole. Up next here is Ryan Voges after a hug.
Now batting for Taka, number 25, Ryan Bogus.
So 1 out here. Bottom of the third. First pitch low into the dirt. 1-0 count.
We since their game 1 was so long, we gave them the option to not play. Well, technically they didn't finish game 2. They just
Holds up, ball 1.
Stop playing. Oh, okay. Dewey.
Oh, I mean, sorry, ball 2. 2-0.
Cool, yeah.
Next pitch. Gets on top of it. It will go foul. Count now 2-1.
He's an early nomination manager of the year. He wasn't here. His team didn't have jerseys, and he doesn't have his big shoes yet. The trifecta for manager of the year.
I'm sorry.
2-1 count. Holds up. 3-1. 3-1 the Cows. We're running out of daylight. Still have plenty to finish this game, honestly. Hits it deep in the right. Just goes foul. Even if it wasn't crooked, I think it'd be foul.
That's a ding. What? Even what?
Even if the foul pole wasn't crooked.
Oh, I thought you said even if it wasn't. I don't think it would be foul.
Come on, guys.
Whoa, who did that?
4-2 the count.
I don't like this. Somebody's playing tricks over here?
I did the first game.
And ball number 5 is Vogus. Gets on base here for Kyle Lister. 1 on, 1 out here at the bottom
Number
of the
7,
third.
pitcher, Kyle Lidster.
Pitch. Just outside, ball 1. 1-0 the count. See some players here in shorts. Don't know how they do it, honestly. I'm shivering. Hits it up the middle. That's going to be a single there for Lister. The guy on first and second here for Chris Bartley. And Kyle Lister is very happy about batting around. Yep. Chris Bartley. Hits it deep in the right field. Will that ball go? Can you get Caleb get there? He will not. That's a double. That's going to score a run.
Now batting for the Taka Drivers, number 25, Ryan Bogus.
After the Chris Barley double, it's now 2-0 here. Yeah. 2-0, second and third. One out here in the bottom of the third.
Break it open, Ryan.
Big hit here from Ryan Bogus and get this game working wide open. 2-0 the count. Taka up 2-0 now. Second and third still can do some damage here. They put up a crooked number. Doesn't want it. Low. 3-0.
Ridiculous.
What time is it?
It's late.
7:30. I didn't know we got a decent amount for that. I'm surprised we're still behind. We should be good with this like the rest of the night time. It's right by home play, right?
Ooh, there's a strike. 4-1 the count. He wanted that one.
Don't try to do too much, Ron.
Give myself a green light.
You heard it from the manager. 4-1 the count. Oh, there's strike 2. Maybe because the
Come on,
board
Ryan,
is
aggressively turn on it.
4-2 the count. And there's ball number 5. Bases loaded here for Kyle Lister.
Number 7, the pitcher, Kyle Linster.
Bases loaded, Kyle.
Pitcher can't feel my feet. I don't know if that's because they're broken or because they're not. They're broken. That too.
2-0 here in the bottom of the third as Taka has the lead. Bases loaded. Lost the first game as Leroy's Caleb Yonkman threw a perfect game in 6. Taka coming back out swinging here in game 2. Ooh, he wanted all that one. Strike 1, 0-1 the count. 0-1 the count here. Bases loaded in the bottom of the third. Taka already up 2-0. Get just a piece of it. 0-2 the count. Taka can really do some damage here. Double bringing 2. Put a crooked number on the board. Tries to throw some high heat. There doesn't fall for it. Count now 1-2.
Doesn't fall for that change that level.
Hit to the right side. That's going to go foul. Clearly saw that on
Keep
camera. Count remains 1-2. Caleb Young been very active in right field, moving all over the place. Pitch. Tries again with the high cheese again. A bit too high. 2-2 the count. Joined in the color commentary by Jackson Kazia, who's not supposed to be here. Foul again.
I don't play on Earth Day.
Love the aggression.
Why?
You know, I'm just here for the Earth, not for wiffle ball play.
Isn't that the same thing if you're playing wiffle ball on the Earth?
No, it's kind of disrespectful.
There's strike 3. Well, hot takes there. But they get a run in, and it's 2-0. Taka going in to the 4th inning. Here we are on the top of the 4th inning. Greg Yearling leading off here for strike 1 from Chris Parley. No surprise there. Strike 2. 0-2 the count. Low. 1-2.
Yeah, Chris Bartley, 0-1 on the year, gave up a bomb in the first game.
And it's strike 3.
He's battling back here trying to get the save. Next up we got Caleb Yonkman, not sure what number. Wearing a gray pullover.
13.
Number 13. Can't see it, doesn't have the jersey on, not respecting the game.
Taka takeover here. In the color commentary booth.
What about your pitcher?
You already bashed him.
Yeah.
Bashed him right before you.
First pitch deep in the left. Double. It seems Caleb Yonkman coming out as one of the hotter rookies this year.
He's the only one hitting over like 200 somewhere.
Probably. First pitch to Jared. Ball 1, 1-0.
My phone's not there.
Just inside, 2-0 the count. Guy on second, 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Taka up 2-0. There's 1. 2-1 the count. Can't tell by now if the ball hits the board, it's definitely a strike. And strike 2. 2-2 the count. A little bit of running out of daylight. Not too bad though.
No.
Next pitch.
Yeah.
And there's strike 3. That's a double. Yonkman gets out of that jam. We're going to go to the bottom of the 4th. Taka leads 2-0. And we have a pitching change. Tim Wiltry coming in, relief for Jared Youngman. Ready to go here in the bottom of the fourth. Taka up 2-0. Tim Wiltry on the mound. And we're maybe not ready to go because he forgot he might need balls in the bucket. So we'll take a tiny little break here. We're not going to go anywhere, though. We'll stay with you. My color commentator, Jackson Vizia, making it all the way from Kentucky. How did that tournament go?
It was good. It was 70 degrees all weekend, and I celebrated Earth Day today, so I'm feeling great, Tyler.
Kind of jealous. A little bit jealous.
My knee's about to explode, so don't feel too jealous.
Yeah, I'll take that over for some 70-degree weather right now.
Yeah.
First pitch does not go around. 1-0 the count. 2-0 the count. Tim Wiltry making his debut on the mound. Oh, pops it up. Can anyone get there? No, that is going to land foul.
I feel like we should change that. What pop-up is not going to bounce foul? If it
Toss to the commissioner, he's right behind you.
Hands, it should play. Yeah, don't worry, I'm just complaining.
He's just complaining.
2-1 the count.
Talk away.
But, like, think about it.
Oh, 2-2. Well, it looks like Lister fits right in with Taka. Too bad he could have been traded. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2 the count here. Bottom of the fourth. Lead off batter. And it's 4-2 now.
Yeah, but we put that rule in place to not award.
Tall, lanky kind of guys like the Leroy Legends.
I'm talking about.
Oh, there's strike number 3. His first appearance strikes out Chris Bartley. Up next here is Ryan Vogus.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Then I have. Well, Tim actually has a normal wind-up pitching, but everybody else.
It's got some sort of movement or motion.
Yeah.
We saw Caleb in the last game. He was all over the place. Tough to pick up. Hits him 2-0-1. Might need to take a break there. He could be hurt. 10-day DL.
Another thing.
Hit to the left side. Oh, and it hits off his hands as E2 out there.
Kyle shows up 1 week and complains about everything.
I'm just trying to help this league. Trying to help Taka right here. I want another kid anyways.
Let's pitch. A little bit inside. 1-0 the count. Eric gets Ryan Vogan on the play. Should have been a routine ground ball there for Caleb Young.
Yeah, I don't see that happening too much this year.
Oh, he's way out in front. I don't know what he was trying to time there, but that's a strike.
It was up and then I knew it was going to drop. I thought it was going to be high and then it just dropped.
It's fucking dark up there.
What the count? 2-1. Two on the count. Little bit outside, 3-1. Just missed the board there. Hits it deep into right field, and he steals a home run away from Kyle Itster as Youngman reaches over the fence for out number 2. We're gonna go to the 5th. Taka still leading 2-0. Ready to go here in the top of the 5th. Taka up 2-0. Chris Bartley on the door for the save.
Here we go.
First pitch swinging, rips it foul. Strike 1, 0-1 the count.
I think Tim might play slow pitch softball.
Think so? What gives you that impression?
No.
1-1. You can see the best part of being in the announcing booth. The batter can hear you, so he can definitely answer you. Fouls it off again. Count 1-2.
I did because he has like the power swing that like slow pitch players, where one of his hands is over the other hand.
Yeah, I do see that. Holds off 2-2.
You didn't have to say no so mean, but
2-2 the count. Gets on top of it and almost eats up Bartley. He's all over. What a play out there! As he sticks with it.
Put that on. Play! First diving play of the year.
On a routine grounder.
On a routine grounder, he made that an adventure for out number 1. Up next here is Greg Yearling for the last chance for Leroy.
Do something weird, Greg. Oh my God. Do something weird here.
First pitch, strike 1, 0-1. Yeah, it looks like this is inevitable. It could be. Yeah.
Good eye.
1-1.
Yeah, we start May 5.
2-1 the count.
May 9.
I'm talking about Orable. Leroy is, yeah. So we got
3-1.
Lost it, coach.
We got rings ceremony.
You got it.
May 5.
You said I lost it.
You got it. Totally.
Great words of advice. Oh, they found it again. 3-2.
Dan just playing mind games saying he lost it.
And we're back.
3-2 the count. Last strike for Leroy. Just misses. 4-2 the count. He did not go.
So he'll
4 and
send it
2.
out in the chat. And then once he says what creators will be available, you just have to sign up.
And just misses for ball 5.
Now batting for Leroy. Caleb Youngman.
It's Greg Gurley to walk and brings up Caleb Youngman. Taka up 2, so that brings the tying run to the plate. First pitch to Caleb. Just outside, ball 1. 1-0 count.
Yeah.
Higher strike, 1-1. Bartley bringing a little bit extra juice. A little bit of a ball break here.
Oh, look at Tim.
He's ready to go. He's got a Pacers game to watch. Anyone know what the score is?
No, we got
I don't think it
stakes.
started
I
yet.
don't know if you went back or not.
You guys better take out Paul George.
Huh?
You guys better take out Paul George.
I think we're going to.
Uh-oh, 5-3. We're down.
Oh, shit. That's a tough one.
I'm going next Friday. They're still alive. They'll be alive. They have to. They won 2 games already.
Damn, next Friday's only game 6?
Yeah.
Jesus.
There's strike number 2.
NBA playoffs is so long.
Oh,
2-2?
so it's
1-2. 2-2.
Yeah.
Thank you. 2-2 the count. Leroy again down to their last strike. Just misses. Count now 3-2.
It was maybe 10 years ago they went to that. It used to be a best out of 5.
Yeah, it did.
The first round.
Yeah. Hits it deep in the left. That is foul.
It just gives no chance. Like,
All over it. Just missing. Count remains 3-2.
I don't need 8.
Next pitch. Fouls it off. Back behind us. Count remains the same.
3 balls in the rough today.
That's not bad.
Feel like that's your post game duty.
Yeah, no.
Later in the rough.
Nope. And he strikes him out for strike 3, and Taka
That's the
splits the
final from
series.
Game 2. Final score: Leroy Legends 0, Taka Drivers 2.
Thanks for tuning in,
Collins,
everybody.
pitcher, he's 1-0.
We'll see you guys next week.
Jerry Dyckman takes the loss. He is 0-1. Chris Bobby with the save.